Um, I don't even know what I'm doing, but I'm just going to do it. Ya pele ke hore disclaimer, ke ka hara bothata bo ke leng ka hare ho bona, but I'm not doing this as an explanation. I'm not doing this, I'm not addressing my clients. I'm not addressing my clients at all. And I'm even fearful of shooting this video because people are looking for me everywhere with threats that are really, really threatening. But I guess at some point in life, you reach a point where you like you don't just say you surrender, you totally surrender. And so you do into what I'm. So this video is about disobedience. I'm recognizing now that I've been disobedient to God for the longest time. Like I've been disobedient to God for the longest time. And the cost of disobedience it's crazy. It's something more than what you could have ever imagined or think of. So ke etsa video ena e le ho one ho etsa ntho e ke nahanang e nepahetse as per the instructions that God gave me a long time ago. So ho etsahetse hore I'm in a relationship with the person I was in a relationship with at that time. So maybe we have a misunderstanding. Then I was praying about us to God because it was a really huge thing. So instead of God answering me, he told me to make videos regularly and post them. Just like that. Make videos and post them. And if you don't, this is what's going to continue happening. Referring to what was happening in my relationship then. And it was really something that had potential of being a huge thing because it's threatening the life of that kind of a relationship that I. So okay, I didn't understand Ntumudimana. So I know taba ke ka hara storm ana jwale company ya ka e kolota batho, I'm nowhere to be found. E ka nna ya appeara jwalo ka ha e ka etsa video ena nang because of that. But yes, indirectly it's because of that, because we are where we at now. That is one of the reasons. And again, I know people have my about the mess that I'm in. But God told me to make videos. In short answer, I did not. And again, this video is about disobedience. I did not do them. I think I made 2-3 videos in like 3-4 months. While you could think of someone like me, for that kind of an instruction, especially having resources. I mean, with a video, you just take your phone, you record. Even better, there's cameras around me. I have access to people that have cameras. I have access to, because I no longer have my cameras, I have access to people that have cameras. There are photographers all around me. There's videographers all around me. You understand that there's like resources everywhere around me, pertinent to the video. But I did not. And the slightest thing can cause chaos. Like can cause chaos if it's not taken care of. So we continued with the person, and my company was doing good. Everything was fine. Excuse me. Everything was fine. But somehow, if I happen to make a video, if I happen to make a video, somehow performance in my company. And this is the cost of not obeying God. And I'm like looking all over. I'm even scared of being here, because you don't know who might pass, who knows who. I'll get to that. So somehow the performance would change. Yeah, company, my life would somehow be jolly. Good things would happen. Miracles, if I may say. Not huge miracles, but miracles would happen in my life. And I wasn't even noticing that until my company started having problems. And when you reflect on the performance of the company, how it has been doing, how you have been doing, and notice like the peak times, like days or weeks that you say those were good weeks or those were good days. Those are the weeks or the days that came right after you happen to have made that video, to have obeyed what God has instructed you to do. So the video, it has been haunting me for the longest time, because I did not know what to say. For me to say I have obeyed God, he just said make videos. Like he said, make videos. And as don't know what to say. Ole ngwana, let me just say, use that word. Ole ngwana jwalo ka nna. You might think when you take your phone and make a video about how beautiful your job was that day, or how beautiful church was, or about this soccer match, or about this movie, you may think it's not obeying God. You think video it has to talk about God directly, you know. So I did not know what to do or what to say in those videos that God asked me to make. So that disobedience, it leads to habits that, if you put them in an umbrella, you could say you are disobeying. And disobedience always ends it ends where I'm at now. Chaos. Losses that cost millions. People looking for you, wanting to kill you. Relationships dying, the side. People hurting, their dreams stopping because of you. People that used to pray for you now pray against you. Families that used to smile when your name is mentioned now, they don't even mention your name in that yard. People's families have been destroyed because of your contribution. That's where disobedience leads to. I'm where I'm at now because of disobeying. I can't say I figured everything else, or it was all disobedience, but somehow that urge I can smell it. I've been disobeying God here and here and here, and sadly it's not costing only me, it's costing everyone else around me. So I make this video to say to you, Haiban that Umdumo has instructed you to do something, please do it. Please just do it. Please just do it. Please do it. Please, I urge you to do it, because you don't want to be like me, bro. You don't want to be like me, trending everywhere that you are a scammer. You don't want to be like me, people crying because of your name, because of you, because of your contribution. You don't want to be like me, where you end up wanting or desiring to seek help from sources that you know that this is not from God. I preach against this. You know, you don't want to be like me. You don't want to be like me, bro. You don't want to end up like me. You don't want to be like me. You don't want to be the person that his name used to be the name that that people would talk to their children about and say, you know, if you could be like him, it would be great. Kids looking up to you and saying, I want to be like him. You don't want to be me now, where that which God has put upon your life, that glory turns out to work against people that had to enjoy that glory. You understand? You don't want to be me. So please obey God. And I'm not saying this video or this whatever I'm saying to you or in this video will make things great for you, or it will make things great for me. Everything will be sorted after this video, or your life will be smooth. But I'm just saying, please obey God, because this mess that I'm in now is a cost. You also obey him. maybe and many other things, but every behavior that you see of people around me, people saying things about me, I won't go whether it's truth or not, but whatever they are saying about me, it's the cost of me not obeying God. And I was watching testimonies today of people testifying about what God did for them, and it just daunted me in me that I've been disobeying God. Has plans. Those videos, but just me doing that simple or difficult thing of videos. I don't know what it could have done. I don't know why God was saying I should do it, but I disobeyed. So look where I'm at. So you don't want to be like me. Obey God. You don't want to be like me. You don't want to be like me. You don't want to I don't even want people to know where I'm at. Like, for example, this other day I saw a car that had like white and blue plates, and I was so scared and looking all over, and who does it belong to? Who is out here looking for me? You know, I was, mind you, if say for example the number plate is the yellow and black, for example, if I see like just something that looks like a blue, white and blue, I'm in prison. I mean, I'm shivering, I'm shaking, I'm looking all over. You know, I can't leave where I stay now because and it's all because of disobedience. Yeah, there may be other things, but it's disobedience. So guys, to obey, because you don't want to end up like me, bro. You don't want to end up like me. You don't want to be like me, bro. You don't want to end up like me, where even just shooting this video is a problem in my mind, because people are gonna say, oh, he's fine, or if I edit the video and it looks clean, it looks cool, it sells an idea of, oh, our families are dying, he didn't pay us, this is what's happening wherever he is. You know, everything that you do, you end up tying it to that prison that you're in. You can't be free anywhere in anything that you do. You can't be free. Even when you pray, you are still in that cage. You're still in that cage that, God, I messed up. I didn't obey you. I'm not saying this is because of that, but partly I feel in me that disobeying God, and I don't care if people around you see, because God gives me revelations about certain things that I know the society has like different understandings and perspectives about them, that if I could say them, I would be regarded as, I don't know what word can I use, but I get downloads, I get revelations that you get scared to say them. Your contact is full of pastors that have perspectives that God reveals certain things to them. in a certain way, that if you say things the way you God tells you to say them, you appear to be a lost one, or I don't know. But so you get scared. You can't make a video and share whatever God has put in your heart. I understand that, but bruh, disobeying God, disobeying God will cost you, man. It will cost you. It will cost you. It will cost you. It will cost you. I'm telling you, I can assure you that it will cost you. So please, obey God. Be obedient. He knows what he's doing. Be obedient. He knows. God knows what he is doing. If he says make videos, Shoni, do them. He knows what he's doing. I'm not saying I'm doing this because of that. I was just watching those testimonies, and I was like, God, one day I want to give a testimony. Cause imagine, one of the costs that disobedience is everything will be fucked up in your life, and you will end up like me, attempting suicide for a couple of times. I did it, bro. I did it. It didn't work. I did it. Me, the whole me. You understand? The whole me. A person who stands in front of people and speak life into people and see things about people. Some of them tell them. A person who that whole me that you know, flat down, flat down, bruh, down. The cost of disobedience, attempting suicide. Me, I remember. Remember when I bought the chemicals that I used, and this lady said, this thing that you're gonna kill, you really want to kill this, right? In my and it was poison. In my mind, I'm like, I want to make sure. The lady did not know that these things that I'm gonna kill is me. I looked fine, bro. I looked fine. A few psychologists or counselors or therapists that are around me who were able to discern maybe that I'm not okay, they saw smiles on my face. You know, they saw smiles on my face. They had power when I spoke. You know, they had hope when I spoke. There are people that in that very state I was able to help, that when I sit down and speak with them, they leave my presence with hope. But the cost of disobeying God, yeah, you're doing everything fine according to the book. You're speaking hope in people's lives, you're praying, you're going to all-night prayers, you're doing all these things, but there's that one thing that God told you to do. He said, make videos, and you're not. And that is fucking costing your life. Everything is messed up in your life now because of that one thing. And whatever reason we may attach to that, we may still trace it back to that disobedience thing. You understand? So it's costly. It's costly. Took the poison, didn't work. I remember this other day I was in this building and I was looking down and I'm like, if I jump, it'll be over. But God refused many times. You understand? I'll just do things, crazy things, bruh. Crazy things. I'll do crazy things. Trying to run away from the cost of disobedience. And sometimes be aware that people that are around you could be a fuel to you disobeying God. Because if, say, for example, you had this dream and you don't know the interpretation or the meaning of it, and you ask, and those people are not in that field, they don't understand that realm, and they can't even take an initiative to maybe ask God, what does this thing mean? They can't do it for you, right? You are the one who had the dream, for example. You have to find out what it means if you don't get it. If you don't get it, you have to talk to God about it and find out what it means. Or at least, as Makandiwa says, give it a meaning and see if it's that, and then do something about it. So sometimes when you do that, you get limitations from people around you. Sometimes they will not even oppose you, though. Say, I know, go for it. This is beautiful. This is good, what God said. And do nothing about it. And you appear as if you're disobedient. I'm getting in other people's shoes here. For me, I was disobedient. I just had to take the phone. Whatever I would say, I don't know what I had to say. I just had to take the phone, capture videos, but I did not. And this is where I'm at because of that. And even if my wife leaves me now, she has all the reasons, bruh. She has all the reasons. She has all the reasons. Do you know that it's heavy when a man who has made it for himself in life says, I love you. Picture that Amatikane saying, I love you to you. And just schoolboy saying, I love you. Which one is heavy? Which one hits? Exactly. If you've made it in your life, whatever you say has value. It has value. It hits. Because of that level in life. So even if she leaves me now, no matter how smart I am, how anointed I am, I can't be angry, bro, because I brought this on myself. I disobeyed God. A very small thing. Make videos. I did not. And I'm in prison now. I'm in a cage. I live in fear. I look all over. Everywhere I'm at, every time, I'm always looking. Who is here? Who is not here? You know. I can't be free on my WhatsApp because people are flooding me with long messages and messages that I know that I contributed. My company is crazily in losses. It's crazily in losses, and part of that is disobedience to God. So please, this is not an explanation to people about. It's not going to my client. It's coming to you. Okay, please, if God says something to you, obey. I'm finding myself knocking in doors that I shouldn't be knocking at, because I know that this is not a God-led thing. This is the devil thing. It belongs to the devil, and I don't represent that. But you find yourself wanting and considering to even go there. So I'm saying to you guys, please, just disobey can lead to crazy things. And the devil wants you when you're desperate. He wants you when you're desperate. He'll present everything that you may think of to give you an escape out of your situation. And you might find yourself considering to fall for those. Worst part now, if you are like me, you are in hiding. Or you are where you're trying to solve this from the core. There's no one you can call, bruh. There's no one you can call. Because you messed up all the relationships you have with good people that God sent into your life. Those people are the ones that you disappointed. Those people are the ones that you disappointed. So there's nowhere to go. You even tried to die. You resurrected. And funny thing, God speaks to you in that mess. He does not leave you. He's still speaking to you. So it may be loneliness that pushes me to make these videos now, or this video. So I don't speak to people where I'm at. Like, I live such a horrible life, man. I live such a horrible life, bro. And I don't wish anyone here. I don't wish for anyone to be here. So please don't find yourself disobeying God. Don't find you, even if you think, even if you're not sure whether it's God or not, just do that thing. At least God should correct you by making it not work, maybe, and say, it wasn't me, son, who said. At least you have done something about what you thought God said or instructed you to do. And you know what? Even if your spiritual leaders or spiritual people around you may not understand that thing that God said you should do or you should not do, bruh, this is about you and God. It's about you and Him. It's about you and Him. It's you and Him. So please, obey God, bruh. Obey God. I feel like this is a very long sermon, but it's necessary. It'll cost you, bruh. I lost millions. There's nothing as painful as you know that this thing is supposed to happen this way. I'm supposed to be doing this way. But because you disobeyed God with one minor thing, one petty thing, that seed, it manifests everywhere in your life. Everywhere. You will disobey at work, you will disobey at church, you will disobey at home, you will disobey at school, you will disobey everywhere. Because of that one thing, you will disobey. So I'm telling you this, please, if God says something to you, please obey Him. It's a seed. That action of obedience is a seed. It will germinate in every aspect of your life. If you disobey just with a minor thing, Find yourself like me, bro. You find yourself like me, or even worse, which is something that I would hate myself for. That this did not reach you and you did not obey. I feel like it's my responsibility now to share the message that, guys, obey God. Obey God. You see those things that we consider sins, and don't do sex, don't drink alcohol, those are minor things, bro. Those are small things. Purpose. You neglect your purpose, yet you know it. And purpose doesn't have to sound like a huge thing. Like it's a big thing. Yeah, if I do this, it's gonna be a big thing. No, my guy. Something as simple as just taking your phone and making a video could be where your purpose lies. And in 3 months, your purpose may be different from what it is now. Who said you have to be glued to one purpose? So, if God instructs you to do something, bro, please do it. You don't know the pain of people thinking you're driving a Range Rover and yet you know you lost millions, bro. You don't know that pain. You don't know that pain of people thinking that your bank account is loaded, bro. And yet, there is nothing. You don't know that pain, bro. You don't know that pain. You don't know it. You don't know the pain of knowing how to make money and not making it. You don't know that pain. And it's all because of one thing, disobedience. For me, bro, I'm telling you that now, like my body, that seed has germinated in me, that I disobey subconsciously. I disappoint myself subconsciously. I'm a trader. I'll be seeing a buy, a clear buy. I'm like, this is a buy. And then when I take the mouse and press buy, somehow I'll press sell. Somehow. Yeah, you may say it's witchcraft. It's what. Even if it's that, God allowed it because of disobedience. God allowed it because of disobedience. Whatever it is that's causing that. For me, that's what I feel now, that it may be because of disobedience. So you don't want to be like me, man. I didn't want to wait until I'm out of this mess that I'm in now for me to make this video for. And it doesn't have to make sense to you, rather, because I have overcome what I was battling. No, you don't have to look at where I am or what I've accomplished for you to take what I'm saying. You don't have to wait until I'm successful and you can see everything is flourishing for you to hear me out when I say, please obey God. Please, bro. Please. Please obey God. I've learned this the hard way, bro. And it may be too late for me to do it now. I'm just waiting to hear what God says I should do. And trust me, next instruction, I'm not, bro. I'm not holding anything back, bro. I'm not holding back. No, I'm not holding back. At least I've tried suicide. I'm still alive. So there's nothing else to try for me to run away from this. There's nothing else. Bruh, death is the last enemy. If I defeated that by the grace of God, like I gave in to it, and you know, you've ever been down to a level where you pray to the devil and you're like, bruh, I know I've been resisting you. I know you came to steal, to kill, and to destroy. Hey, bruh, come take my life. You've never been that down where you did it yourself and it failed, and you're like, at least if I give a devil verbally a chance to do this, maybe he'll do it, and he's still defeated. You have no other option. So I'm just waiting for the next instruction. That do 1, 2, 3, or don't do 1, 2, 3, or this and this and this. And I'm not holding back when God says that, bro. Not only did it cost me millions, it cost me my freedom. It cost me my peace. It cost me being with people that I love. It cost me harm to relationships that you consider billion-dollar relationships, because if you have such, you are at the point in life where your life could just change with just one phone call. So it cost me a lot. It cost me, and nearly cost me my soul, bruh. Nearly cost me my soul. Because the devil likes it when you're down there. He will present opportunities to you. I'll tell these stories if God grants me that opportunity some other time, of things that happened during this time. I'll share them. I'll share them with you. But right now, I just wanted to be frank with you and advise you as a brother. Advise you as somebody who lost a lot. Advise you as somebody who's going through hell right now. Advise you as somebody who is facing right now. Things that nobody came out of. And I'll always say that nobody ever came out on top with the situation that I'm in right now. Nobody ever won it. So being in that situation, I don't know whether I will come out or not. So I take this opportunity to talk to you that please obey God. Please obey God. I know I'm a jokist. Some people don't take me seriously with a lot of things that I say, but if you could take anything that I've ever said in my life, this many years that I've lived, 29 of them, please obey God. Please obey God. Please obey God. Where I am because of disobedience, and I don't want you to go through that. I disobeyed a very small thing that I perceived to be small, and it happened to be one of the biggest things according to God. So don't be like me. Obey God. Don't be like me. Please obey God. And I can't, like I think I said it in this video earlier, I cannot promise you that everything will go well or everything will go smooth, but please obey God. Please obey. You never know how bad your situation will be like. And I'm not threatening you or something. No. I'm just giving you what I learned. Unfortunately, not in a nice way. I have people that love me. I have a son. I have a mother. Bruh. Please obey God, bruh. Please obey God. Please obey. I love you so much. I love you so much. Please take care of yourself by just obeying God. Please. Please. Well, it's up to you, but please. We don't know what may come if you don't. You may not survive suicide if you happen to be me. You may not lose millions. Who knows what will come? Who knows? If you don't obey God, guys, I don't know what's the better thing to do other than obeying God. I don't know what's the best thing to do. You can go to church every day and still in disobedience. I serve at church. I serve. And Holy Spirit moves. He does what he does when he wants to do it. But it doesn't erase the fact that I was disobeying. It does not erase that fact. You may see things, prophet, but obey God. But please obey God. And this is not only for people that go to church or children of God per se. Everyone, whatever that you feel like it's from like higher authority than what you are used to. Please obey. And higher authority can only be God. But you may not know that, so I'll come to your level. Obey, please. The best thing you can do, at least from where I'm standing, is to simply obey God. I love you so much, guys. I hope and wish that I could come back to your screens one day and tell you that I got a message from somebody saying they obeyed. They obeyed, and God did crazy things in their lives. Like I said, it's not a hack into miracles. It's not a hack into making your life smooth. It's just what I think. It's a principle that I think we should live by daily. Yeah.